tell us about Over and Out? Where did it all start?
Well, really, we've been in bands for ages, since we were tiny children.
Me and this boy.
Yeah, and it's just we've been through a million band names and stuff. And then the next kind of phase after our old bands was Over and Out.
Yeah, that started maybe when we were about 16 with just 3 members.
Yeah.
Then went through a couple of bassist changes, and then we got Bradley Neal.
It only really started in this lineup sort of last year.
Yeah.
December, late last year. That's when we started.
Then the magic happened.
Yeah.
Then the magic happened.
So who would you say your inspirations were growing up?
For me, massively Brand New.
Yeah. We all.
I think we all
love
love Brand New
it.
too much.
Manchester Orchestra, bands like that, really.
Yeah, but growing up, probably more Foo Fighters and like Nirvana, obviously, some big
Pixies.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I was about to say Whitney Houston and Prince is a big thing for me. Like, that, you're meant to say that if you're in like a mod rock band.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're playing the Brickyard tonight. Are you excited?
Always
Really
excited.
Yeah. Is it more special to play your hometown gigs, like local area
It
gigs?
could be my favourite venue ever.
I think it is my
It's
favourite.
so good.
It's the best one we played as a band.
Totally.
We love this place. We're here all the time at the
Yeah.
moment as well. We've done we just played like 2 weeks ago, and we're probably playing next month. So,
It's like five times since December.
but it's great. We love it here.
Yeah.
They're really nice to us.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
spent like the first, since we were about 10, like playing in bands, we've always been like, oh god, it'd be so amazing to play the Brickyard.
And then you play it a million times now.
Well, we played it last March, and then that was like, oh, it's the biggest day of our lives. And now we're like here every week, and it's just great. It's so nice to have
Fantastic,
connection folks.
So how many gigs think you've played altogether?
Handful, really.
Together with this lineup, probably about,
20.
I have no idea, there's just been so many. I
Is
don't
it?
know if you could really class them as gigs.
But like some of them are like kids' parties and
They're a
things.
nightmare.
Yeah, shameful.
We're a big party out from band.
Yeah, we are.
So as Over and Out, which gig do you think was your best one? I know you've done a few, but
I'd say
I think for Christmas.
The first
hometown Brickyard show.
first Brickyard show with this lineup.
Yeah,
Brickyard show that I played in,
huge.
yeah.
That was the
brilliant.
first time we headlined Brickyard. It was
We
just
were on a tour called the Mistletoe.
with PDC.
Yeah, and then that was our headline show of that whole tour, and it went off.
Yeah,
great.
it was like it was the second last night as well, so it was all building up to
Yeah.
the big show, and a lot of people came out, and we played quite well for once. So,
We did alright.
Yeah.
I remember
Got an
that.
encore.
yeah, so that was really cool.
so where else do you like to play apart from the Brickyard?
Anywhere
Yeah,
that'll
anywhere.
do it.
Yeah.
We're not fussy, are we?
No,
Just
just as long as it sounds good.
If there's a good sound system and there's enthusiastic people, we can
Yeah.
play anywhere.
So the Cumbria music scene is thriving at the moment. Why do you think it's doing so well?
It's a hard question.
Yeah, there's a lot of like-minded people at the moment.
Yeah, there seems to be a good group of people, especially with, Cop 45 are doing excellently at the
Yeah.
moment. So I mean, we've kind of stolen a few support slots off them, which has been lovely.
Everyone's helping each other out. Really.
Yeah, I think
Kind
that's.
of led by bands like Called 45.
I think there's definitely a gap in the market for someone to maybe do some small time promotions for like just anywhere, like maybe with a smaller capacity venue and in Carlisle somewhere, put on some
Probably
smaller
happen.
bands.
Yeah.
But there's
Yeah.
people doing good stuff now, which
There is
wasn't
definitely
happening
people.
even like a year ago. Like, there's a guy called Mike Roper who puts on gigs in Penrith where there was just no been gigs before,
Yeah.
but people love it. So yeah, there's a demand for music, and there's some good bands.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time putting on our own shows in
Yeah.
Penrith, and it's just so much easier to have someone there just do it for you, which is nice.
Yeah, that's what it is. Carlisle's only got 2 proper venues really, music venues, like the Brickyard and the Sound Centre as well, but
Yeah.
I was speaking to a guy from Jakarta Club the other week, and he thinks that Carlisle benefits like an O2 Academy sort of place. Would you?
I wouldn't say so personally. I'd say,
I'd say that this was kind of that.
I think this is
Yeah.
a great sized venue. I don't know if there's that. I don't think there's the capacity in this town for a bigger venue than this in some ways. I think the Sound Centre sorts out if you really want a big act.
Yeah,
but
that's like it. But this venue sort of gets the big touring bands.
Yeah.
yeah, I personally say you need something like a little bit smaller, like as I was saying, about 100, 200 capacity venue, which could put on maybe smaller kind of DIY bands, and that could, especially like with maybe local supports, that would really help people to come up through, because that's what we've noticed. There's a lot of easy sports slots to get in Penrith.
Saying that, if there was an O2 Academy, I'd
Yeah, I wouldn't
definitely
complain.
go.
Yeah.
I'd definitely want to play there, you know.
Yeah,
So
it's all a bit corporate for me though.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
place, like we know the people who run it and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
It's not. It's like
it's
it's owned by Mark.
And that's the thing, I mean,
Yeah.
Newcastle's like an hour and a half away. Glasgow's the same distance, it's not really needed here.
So festival season is fast approaching. Are you playing any festivals? Are you going to any festivals?
Are we, Bradley?
We're doing a couple. Yeah, we've got like a big tour lined up in July, so we're not hitting too many festivals this year. Maybe next year. We're going down to Leeds for one, not Leeds Festival, a different one. We wish. Yeah, I'll probably go to some.
I'm probably going to go to 2000 Trees because that's a little break we have in the tour.
I'll probably try and go to Calling just because Frightened Rabbit.
Wait, they're playing 2000 Trees?
What do you like to do when you're not playing, like to chill out, not in the band?
We're really stupid together. We just tell awful jokes and eat pizza.
We're still pop punk.
Me
I don't know if I
and
do
Sam are
anything
really big beer enthusiasts.
Yeah.
We drink a lot of beer, but like not like
Not
bad
coffees.
beer.
No.
We buy swanky beer.
Oh,
He owns a craft ale though, no?
And I do like that now.
Yeah.
Going to gigs is a big one. Like yesterday we
Yeah.
just went to the Slayers UK, which was excellent, and then just went out. So that's the kind of stuff we do in
Yeah.
band.
Me and Steve saw Brand New last week, which was
Yeah.
incredible as well.
Insane.
good.
I saw them in Bristol, isn't it?
So, who are you listening to at the moment?
Let's go first.
The new Manchester Orchestra album is
Yeah.
incredible. I recommend anyone get that. It's just start to finish.
I don't know how you say their name.
Beef.
The Hoteliers. Or, they're called that. Their album is called. I don't know. It's like
Something
there's
really
no
sad.
place like home, but messed up. It doesn't matter. It's a great album, and try and find it
Yeah.
on Google.
Also,
Is that-
the front bottoms.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
The
yeah.
front bottoms are great.
Those are brand new, so they're just excellent.
Mm.
I'm kind of backtracking because I've missed all the inspirational blacks, but definitely at the moment, Queens of Stone Age's most recent album is just fantastic, and listen to a lot of Pull the Pub by Horses, and what else? Like Owen from American Football, just Reform, which is nice, but and obviously just Ruben because we just love him so hard.
If you'd like to give a shout out to any local bands, who would you recommend people listening to?
My little brother,
Yeah.
they had their album launch at Gelsdale Brewery yesterday. I couldn't go, unfortunately, I had to work, but they're a great band.
Mm.
And really, really
Useless
good guys
EP
as
is
well.
absolutely
Yeah, I
excellent.
listened to that.
I really enjoyed them in Sales. I didn't get a chance to listen to with Lights Out, but their new EP is great. Can we play a gig with you, please?
We love Cult 45.
Yeah, they've been
Park
doing
Rush
nice
Radio. We
shows.
saw some of those boys last night.
Yeah.
They're great fun. We've played with them a few times. So.
So, this is a bit of a funny question. If you could have written any song, past or present, which one would it be? I'll go through each of you, so you each get a song.
Someone go first. Stuck in My Throat by Ruben, Every Day.
That could have been mine. But
Yeah.
I'll change them.
Probably all have the same.
No,
I'm just trying to avoid Brand New, so the rest of you can have something to say.
I honestly think I know we're back to Whitney Houston, but I Want to Dance with Somebody. It's one of the best songs ever written. It's fucking great. But I think if I wrote it, it would sound weird. It's
Yeah,
not
maybe.
her thing, isn't it? Maybe not.
I'm going to say Living is a Problem by Biffy Clyro because that is just an insane tune. And it's
My big jam.
like, I just wouldn't be that creative to even think
Don't
to
say
even try something like that. But it's given me some fun.
Did you love it?
I'd go with Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen.
Oh,
Well,
that's
Big
pretty.
shout out.
That's a pretty one.
So I laughed at that.
It's funny. But would you have the Jeff Buckley version?
Yeah, they're all very different and they all have their own
Definitely.
merits apart from Alexander Berg's obviously, but I think Leonard's is,
Still a good tune.
Lenny Boy is the man.
So, what would you say your proudest achievement is as a band so far?
Getting through a song without screwing up at all.
I think that was a couple of
That
times.
doesn't happen often.
No.
Yeah, seriously, probably going on the top, like our first proper tour,
Yeah.
was
Yes,
just,
yeah.
that sort of changed our whole perspective on music, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the first building block of
Yeah.
what we hope will be a successful future.
Hopefully in a couple of months' time we can say booking our own tour and going on like 2 weeks tour rather than
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
doing a 4-day tour with someone who organises for us.
Yeah.
What
For
do you
me,
think? Oh, sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, I've seen some people singing the words to some of our songs, and that is a huge deal. Like someone that actually might like it, but there's the fact I'm slaving away on. So yeah, that's kind of an achievement.
Cool. And so finally, what's next? I know you said about a tour, anything else in the
Yeah.
pipeline?
Definitely new material.
Recording
Yeah.
as well.
We're playing new
Recording.
songs tonight.
Yeah.
But we've got a bunch of new songs we're working on, so we'll hopefully get them on an EP
On a
sometime.
compact disc.
Yeah.
Hopefully when we're all back from uni over summer we can do some
Yeah, we can
serious recording
Get
and
some cassettes
serious
out to
touring.
those kids.
Yeah. Just gigs and music and doing hopefully more.
Enjoying
exciting
our
things.
lives.
Yeah.
More of the same.
Yeah.
More of the same. Yeah.
Fair enough, can't complain. Well, that's it. I've been Joe, this has been Calling Carlisle. I'd just like to thank all the guys from Over and Out.
Thank you.
To end the show, you're going to play an acoustic song for us. What's it going to be?
It's a song called Adverts. It's a brand new single.
We're Over and Out.
And this is Adverts.
I've never been this disposable, I've never been this throwaway. And I've never been this obsolete, surpassed by things that I don't need, but the adverts always say. And I'll shed my skin just to make you think that I'm not quite as bad as I've always been. I'll shed my skin just to make you think that I'm not quite as fake as I really am. TV smile for a brand new life. It's never let them down. Where the hell is mine? And it's not alright to turn a blind eye. If it's famous or die, how much will you buy? I'll shed my skin just to make you think that I'm not quite as bad as I've always been. I'll shed my skin just to make you think that I'm not quite as fake as I really am. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. And I'll share my skin. We're the best thing. We're the best thing I can. Just to make it that I'm not half the man